Good evening, friends. Welcome to our channel Dhyan Ganga. I am your host Priyang Dakwe, and we will see in detail regarding the Treaty of Versailles. Before that, please like, share, and subscribe our channel and share as much as you can. So let's begin with the Treaty of Versailles. So what was it? Let's see. Actually, it was one of the major events that led to the Second World War. And in the first part, we will see about the Treaty of Versailles. Communicating both in Hindi as well as English language. So it was a humiliating treaty for Germany. So let's have a brief description regarding the same. ये क्या था actually? It was signed on 28th of June 1919. Actually peace treaty थी which formally ended the First World War. It was negotiated primarily by the US, Britain and the France without participation from Germany, the war loser. But obviously, Germany was held responsible and was a war loser. The treaty imposed harsh terms on Germany. सारा ब्लेम गेम जो था ये ब्लेम गेम ही था एक प्रकार से ब्लेम जर्मनी पे ही आ गया कि जर्मनी वाज हेल्ड रिस्पांसिबल फॉर दैट फर्स्ट वर्ल्ड वॉर एक्चुअली. These terms, while intended to establish peace, are argued to have contributed to the rise of extremism in Germany and ultimately paved the way for World War II. Actually, copy B of Versailles. This was actually a peace treaty. This is a copy of Treaty of Versailles. As informed, it was signed on 28th of June 1919. Versailles actually it is located in France. Facts that are to be informed to you. Key facts point number 1 as informed बताया गया है कि on June the 28th 1919 it was signed and formally ended the First World War. War guilt clause. Germany was forced to accept sole responsibility. Germany was the only one who was held responsible for the irreparable losses for the apocalypse, that is First World War. Territorial losses. There were large territorial gains by Germany. Germany ने काफी सारा land acquire किया था. They captured a lot of land territory in Europe, and they lost a significant territory in Europe, including Alsace-Lorraine to France, parts of Prussia to Poland, and all of its overseas. This was the only reason I think Hitler invaded Poland on September the 1st, 1939, beginning of Second World War. And in the 1940, Germany also invaded France. In both the battles, Germany achieved victory. Military restrictions. Military restrictions basically क्या था कि आप ट्रीटी के अनुसार ये बताया गया कि द ट्रीटी सिग्निफिकेंटली लिमिटेड जर्मनीज मिलिट्री including its army size, navy and the types of weapons it could possess. यहाँ पे ड्रिल डाउन किया गया था कि आप आर्मी साइज इंक्रीज नहीं कर सकते हैं. सेम ये सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के बाद भी हुआ था. फाइनेंशियली वेर एवर जर्मनीज बट स्टिल militarily they count for zilt. Next is reparations. Germany was obligated to pay substantial reparation to the allied powers for the war's damage. Allied powers in talking about First World War, even Japan, I repeat again, even Japan was part of Allied powers during those days. Germany was held responsible. उनको they were payable actually for the irreparable losses because it caused loss of human life as well as other materialistic losses as well. Last is last but not the least, it is League of Nations. How we have UN after Second World War, the United Nations organization was created actually. So by the end of when the World War first ended, the League of Nations was created, came into being actually. But here's again a tragedy. US never joined League of Nations. League of Nations will also be held responsible for the First World War. The treaty established the League of Nations, an international organization intended to prevent future wars, though the United States did not join. I think like 1920s, let's take till late 1940s. It was age of conflict, I think, between the countries. Bloodiest battles we have seen. It is German resentment, economic hardship, rise of extremism, rise of Nazism in Germany contributed to World War II. Actually, it contributed to the World War II. Actually, it sown the seeds of Second World War. Germany was held responsible financially. They went very down. Rise of extremism. Yes, it led to the rise of Adolf Hitler in Germany. This gave birth to the Nazism, military dictatorship in Germany. These are the impact and after. Actually, the head of actually these are the leaders. Talking from left to right, it is David Lloyd George, Vittorio Orlando, Georges Clemenceau, and Woodrow Wilson, the then U.S. President. One delegate, Jonas Bells, signed the Treaty of Versailles in the Hall of Mirrors, actually, with various Allied leaders sitting beside him.